Hello, internets. I'm here. I've half cleaned my kitchen for you. You should feel honored. I don't even do that for my children. Okay, so I'm doing an unboxing. I got a really cool thing. It is a stovetop oven. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm a bit excited about it. Now, the thing is I don't actually bake much. I'm not a baker. I'm not good at it. I find the concept a little bit scary, to be honest. Everyone who does bake, they go, oh, it's easy. Of course it is, because you know how. It doesn't scare you. But anyway, so I don't use the oven much, but this thing is designed to go be portable, and you can take it with you wherever you want. And sometimes I do like to bake things, but usually it's something someone else has prepared and all I have to do is put it in the oven. Like sausage rolls or pies or something. Frozen sausage rolls, frozen pies, that kind of thing. So I have opened the main box. That is all. I am now going to take the things out with you. I've been looking at this all afternoon and going, oh, I want to open it, but I haven't, because now I'm ready to open it with you. So it's called an Omnia oven. It's coming straight out of the big box here. There we go, with all the other languages on it. It's really cool. I've seen a bunch of, well, when I discovered it, I looked up a whole bunch of other videos about how people use it, and I thought this could be kind of cool. So let's open this. It's designed to go on a stovetop, which of course is perfect with my gas stove that I use. Well, actually, I've just changed to this one, so sort of here's a bit of a sneak peek. I'll probably give a better idea of what this one is for in a little while. But anyway, this is a cool one that I've got recently. It uses liquid fuel. I don't know if you heard it slosh just then, but I heard it slosh. All right, Omnia oven, here we go. What have we got here? We have the main box. Maybe I should point this down. Here is the Omnia oven. Let's move that out of the way. Instruction booklet. We need to angle this up a tiny bit more. Instruction booklet. Oh, maybe the front would help. With many languages, and it appears to be some recipes. Oh no, there's no pictures. How do I do recipes without pictures? They don't look very vegan, but that's all right, I can veganize them. So there we go, there's that. Here is the little oven itself. Let's move this box out of the way. The ones that I've seen on videos come in this bag, which looks pretty handy, but the kit that I got comes with a sort of a more robust storage bag. Mind you, this does seem decently built. It's not really, really cheap. It's not like double hemmed or anything, but it's that sort of plastic cheap tent material, I guess you could call it. And in here we have the main part of the oven. This is the base plate. This is the bit that goes on a stove. Actually, I might as well bring my little stove out and I can demonstrate it. I'm not going to turn it on, I'm just going to show you that it sits there. Huh, now this could be interesting. Because my little stovetop is quite small, I do have, oh, I think it's over there. Let me go and grab it. Couldn't find it because I actually put it away. Yes, I've got this little grill plate thing which I got specifically to fit on this for when I've got a larger pot. Now it's not the sturdiest thing in the world, but it does at least give me an idea of if the larger pot that I'm putting on is centered, so that sort of helps. And if the base of this is super sturdy, so I'm not concerned about the sturdiness of the top. So there's the base plate, that goes on first. And then this bit goes on there. So this base part heats up. This is where the food goes, whatever you happen to be cooking. Here's a lid and a screw, a knob and a screw. And this is the lid that goes on top. So this just needs to be screwed on. And yeah, then that goes on the top. And the idea is that, as you can see, there's a hole all the way through. So that goes there. The base plate itself heats up, and then the heat comes up through the middle there as well. And then sort of hits the lid and circulates around the food. What else I've got in the box? Let's see, here we go. Ooh, okay, here's one bit. Here is a little grill plate thingo. Baking rack. Yes, because the things I'm likely to be cooking in there is gonna be mostly frozen stuff. I'm that good. I thought I'll get the grill plate and, gosh, I'm noisy. And if I was doing something like sausage rolls, that fits in there and leaves a little gap so stuff doesn't hit the bottom. The videos that I've watched where people have cooked stuff directly on the base here, sometimes it's got a little bit burnt because there is a gap between here and the bottom of this, but I think, I'm going to angle this again. I think because, there we go. I think because obviously it's closest to the heat source, that things can burn easily on the bottom. So I thought this might be a good idea. The other thing I got, what else have we got in the box of goodies here, is these silicone, excuse me, you know I can't do stuff and talk at the same time. These things, let's move that out of the way. Oh my goodness, sorry. So, what are these called? I can't read it back to front on my phone. Oh, this is the muffin ring. Hey, it flattens down, I didn't know. I wonder if that's new. There's a muffin ring thing. As I said, I don't really bake very much, but I'm gonna have a friend who does bake help me with learning how to bake some things so that I can maybe sort of try actual baking while we're out camping. Maybe I can become a little bit more comfortable with it and we can try it. And I don't tend to eat baked sweets a lot. Normally I'll just buy them from a shop just because I don't bake, but I thought it might be a nice idea. Oh, there's another booklet in here. To have these in case the urge strikes me, and it's a hell of a lot cheaper obviously baking your own than buying it from a shop. And also it's hard to find vegan baked goods out and about. There is a place up on the Gold Coast called Flower of Life, and they have the most amazing vegan stuff, and the entire bakery is vegan and it's so good. Alright, muffin tin, that fits in there, and it can also fit on top of that little baking tray, so the bottoms won't get burnt. Oh, it's got these little tabs as well, so you can pull it out easily. Flappity, flappity, flap. What else have we got? Oh, here we go. Here's a recipe book. Ooh, heaps. Muffins, of course, being for a muffin tray. Chocolate peanut butter muffins. Ooh. Oh, they're all in different languages, so I think we only get like 4. Okay, well, you know, that's a start. It gives me a basic guide. What else? What else? This, I think this is the last thing. Yeah, this came in a massive kit, sort of with everything. You can buy some of the things separately, but the place that had the individual parts available, the accessories, they didn't have them in stock. And the only thing in this that I didn't think I would get heaps of use out of is the muffin trays. So I probably would have skipped buying the muffin trays if it didn't come in the kit. And a second one of these silicone mold thingos, because I thought one is really probably going to be enough, but this just came in a pack of 2 and you sort of didn't really get a choice. So I just thought, why the hell not? I have this thing about opening packages neatly. Oh, that had the knob in it, right. Instructions for the mold. So you get 2. You get like this burgundy one and this beige one, I suppose. And again, you can put them over the top of this, or you can put it straight in the bottom. I think I will probably use the baking tray thing most. And so these things here, I prefer this color. These things here will be handy if you're cooking something that goes down kind of sloppy, like if you're putting like unbaked dough in there that doesn't have a solid sort of base on it, which would be anything that's unbaked dough, wouldn't it? Yeah, see, this is how good I am at baking. So anyway, yeah, you can pour stuff in here. You can make like frittatas, I guess, and some other things that get baked. Yeah, so my intention is I'm going to try making pizza. I have heard you can get some frozen things of dough about this big, and they look to be perfect for like a small pizza, and this would be good for that. So again, it can fit all the way in the bottom, or you can put it on top of this baking thing. So noisy. So yeah, I'm a bit excited about this. What else? Oh my goodness. The last thing, aside from packaging, is the special little case. So yeah, this just looks a little bit sturdier than the other one. Here it is. Yeah, and it all fits in. Here we go. Everything actually fits in like completely together. So in theory, everything I have here should fit inside this one container. Is that it? Oh, I haven't put the recipe books in there, but that doesn't matter. And the lid, which we'll have this on shortly, and just put that in there for now. That's it. The whole thing fits in here. So that is pretty compact. That is really compact. I like that. Look at it. That is way cool. I also thought this container, which I did not see available separately as an accessory, so perhaps it's just the sort of thing that you can buy as like in a kit. With the handles, it'll make it a lot easier to sort of store down the bottom of stuff, and just easier to pick up out of the car. It's quite sturdy. I did see a review where someone had I'm going to put this back up and point it to me now that I've finished showing you everything. I did see a video where someone had sort of banged theirs around a little bit. I think the lid had become slightly misshapen, but it was completely functional. It still had its nice round shape, so it sat on top with no troubles. But yeah, it just sort of had a few dings and stuff in the top. It did not affect how it worked at all, and that dude said he used his all the time. So yes, my intention is to try to actually use this a bit, and I figure, especially if we are going on some longer term trips, I don't know, like a few weeks at a time, or maybe a couple of months or something, and we feel like some treats occasionally, this will be handy for that. So if I can learn how to bake some things, my friend is going to help me bake some cinnamon scrolls, and she said they're quite easy. So I'm going to give that a go with her. She bakes delicious things, so yeah, a bit excited about that. Yeah, so I don't know if I'll have a go before I go to my friend's house. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll try pizza, because I can do pizza. But yeah, that's exciting. So there you go. I thought I'd do an unboxing with you. That's it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Oh, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you. Bye. Well, I haven't started yet, so I can cut that out.